Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. You want to hear us rant again? Thank you for coming back this week. Random things. Random. Rashida, this should be the random episode. Anything you see, you carry on like that. Anyway, we had fun and talked about the care home system in the UK, difference in cultures and values, Nigeria and the UK. Rashida went to the street. Something happened to Rashida. You want to find out at the end. Talked about Nigeria. Well, we talked about everything. Rashida, this is going to be a long one. I hope you
Mm.
guys enjoy it like we did. Enjoy, have fun. Ni hanamanta abubuwan da muka yi magana is long.
Hey, hey, hey. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Chill
Hi.
Sisters podcast. My name is
Mm-hmm.
Rashida.
I'm Yilsis Ladu, as always, recording live from Abuja, Nigeria.
Hi, Yosis. How you doing?
I'm good.
How are you feeling? How was the week? What were you up to?
At the moment, I'm feeling sleepy. Let me not come and lie here.
I'm feeling sleepy. What happened? You didn't sleep?
I
Why
don't
you?
know, insomnia yesterday. Sleep
Oh,
ran away with my sister. I looked for sleep, but it was nowhere to be found. I was just keeping myself occupied,
oh my God.
Tried up my sleeves, it didn't work. Usually, when I can't sleep, I put my comedy at the background while watching. I know I'll sleep. But this time around, it didn't work.
It didn't
For
work.
some reason,
Did you count from 100 backwards or did you count the
it's not
ceiling?
it's not one of the tricks I use. Like play 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 like
What?
yeah, I didn't get to sleep till like 6 something in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I would sleep till late. But you know your body now. The usual time I wake up
It's
without
yeah,
alarm, I cheat. So Rashida, you can't cheat nature.
you
You
can.
can't
One
nature.
thing that
It's not
helps me
possible.
on the
Ah,
days that I can't sleep, one thing that helps me is zikir. I don't even know when I
yeah.
sleep off. I just take my tasbih
I
and I
did
do
do
zikir.
that, but it didn't
It
work.
didn't come.
Have
No,
I told you I tried
that
everything.
one works like magic for me.
It doesn't want you to be in that mood. So they
Yeah.
were like, "Girl, karate bachi, kata samu lada." You understand? But it didn't work for
Although
me. Rashida,
I wake up and I'm, oh, I slept off. Like, you know, when you don't even know when you slept off. That's how that works for me.
and I didn't want to take anything, a tab or melatonin or anything to
Nah.
sleep. I thought
Mm,
it was going to come. Like kind of thing like, okay, any moment as any moment,
mm.
any moment. Captain Sunny, those moments led me to 6 a.m. in the morning. So I just feel beat that so but she's nowhere to be found, that kind of thing. Anyway, forget about my sleep. My week was fantastic, Rashida. It was good, alhamdulillah.
Photo shoots this week.
No photo shoot this week. I was just doing post-production, editing and stuff. My usual routine. So,
Mm,
and the weather has been good.
okay.
I'm loving it.
Did
What
it
else?
rain?
What else? Yeah, it rained.
It rained, yes.
I think twice.
Oh, wow.
Was it 3 times in the week? Yeah. So that's that. What else? Apart
Mm.
from the total blackout in
Mm-hmm.
Abuja,
Oh, the strike.
I think I had to blank that out of my system. I don't want to remember it. What else? Yeah, I think that was the downside of my week. All Nigerians, anyway, not just
Mm.
me, because of the strike.
Last week seemed to be a
Yeah,
horrible week for
was horrible.
everybody in Nigeria.
Yeah, like you can imagine. Oh my God. See, Rashida, I see why you get upset when I tell you you should come back. You see, you can't relate. Like
Oh,
you always
no,
say, I can't relate.
I can't relate.
Kai, why did I even remember that thing? You see, I blanked it out. Anyway, so I said that. What else? Alhamdulillah, we're here, we're healthy, we're alive.
Mm.
The opportunity to see another day.
Yeah.
So, Alhamdulillah,
Weather
I
is
can't.
amazing. Everything is good.
Yeah, like today in particular, the weather lovely.
Mm.
See, I couldn't sleep, but the weather was given. It
Mm.
was chilly. Yeah, it wanted to rain. It started, it was windy, like really heavy. Then it stopped and it got chilly. I
Mm.
could give you a whole weather report
Report.
for the night. And the weather was fantastic. It's been chilly. I
Mm.
love it. Not too chilly that,
Mm.
lovely. Till this afternoon, it's still the same. I'm thinking it's going to rain any moment, but if it stays like this, I'll love
Mm.
it too, regardless. So beautiful, beautiful weather. I can see we're all covered up. Yeah, what's happening now?
Yeah,
The summer is not summering.
summer is not summer. There's no sun out today. It's currently like 18 degrees Celsius. It's chilly.
Hmm.
I can't see
So we're
sun.
having the same weather.
What degree is it's not as low as 18?
Let me check. No, Rashida, your hating is coming something else. So,
No,
relax
I just
now.
no, it will be a surprise for it to be as low as 18.
No, it's not going to be. If we were lucky, I think we might get up to 25.
Ooh.
I think that will be the lowest.
To have that weather, that's gold here. I can't remember
Okay,
when last.
currently 28 degrees.
That's warm
No, it's not warm.
compared to
And it's
18
windy
degrees.
and it's going to get as low as 24 degrees
Mm.
Celsius. So that's that. But it feels lower than that to me.
Okay.
That
All in all, that sounds like a great weather.
it is a great weather. Gaskiya, lovely, lovely. I love it. How
Ah,
far now?
fine. Nothing
What's
much.
happening?
Nothing much. Nothing is happening here. Alhamdulillah, everything is great. Everything is
How is
good.
our Hausa lesson thus
Oh,
far?
update about Hausa lesson. Hausa lesson
Mm-hmm.
is going great. You know, my prayer was that I should be consistent in teaching that Hausa lesson. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying. Don't get me wrong. Not that I'm trying. But it seems like
Mm-hmm.
Hausa lessons happens only when we are in the toilet.
Ah,
So
do,
like toilet activities happens in Hausa language. Like
oh, okay.
when we are taking a bath.
Mm.
Juya, Nagahanu, Sugoda.
Ah,
Tashi. So the Hausa language, Miko, so they are beginning to understand those ones. But
that's
immediately
good.
we come out from the toilet, Hausa lesson is gone. No more Hausa
Hey,
lesson. So I'm like, why does this Hausa only come during bath time?
that's a very good question.
Why? Very, very good question. It's only because in the confined space. On a normal day, me, when I'm angry, Hausa does not come out. I speak English when I'm angry. So, so maybe it's that one. You can never catch me speaking Hausa when I'm angry.
Really?
Yeah. No,
And
no.
for a lot of people,
It's the opposite, yeah?
the
Yes,
opposite. You
yes,
understand? You need to
yes.
express yourself.
For a lot of people, you're angry, you automatically you turn to your local dialect. But for me, it's
Mm-hmm.
no, when I'm angry, I don't speak it's English. The English even have an accent to it.
Ah,
It's weird. It's really weird. That's the update for the Hausa. It's going at least. It has not been stopped. We are still
you
trying.
love the consistency.
Mm,
I beg more grease to your elbow, or is
more,
it more power to your elbow?
more
Anyone, sha?
grace. Anyway. Yeah,
Anyone.
brings it to my prayer of the week. So it's Ya Allah, make me your grateful slave and among the patient ones. We need patience,
And we need
short
gratitude.
answering
That
patience
gratitude
and gratitude. Yeah, we need
really
gratitude.
important.
We need
For me,
patience.
I will put it side by side with contentment.
Mm.
You have both.
If you have, you've made it in this life, right?
I mean, and gratitude doesn't necessarily mean the top things that
Mm.
be in your life. It could be your health.
Mm.
You woke up this morning healthy.
Yeah.
You have your loved ones.
Mm.
You overcame a challenge that
Mm.
seems
Impossible.
insignificant, yeah, inconsequential.
Mm.
You know,
So many things we
I'm
take for
able to
granted.
witness this beautiful weather.
Mm.
Some people cannot even appreciate it because they don't even have the ability to do so. Not that they don't
Yeah.
want to.
Talking about that, there's this lady that we take our kids to the same school. She's one of the moms in school, and she was telling me about her mom who is bedbound.
Uh-oh.
And like every time I ask her, oh, how's your mom doing? She's like, oh, it is what it is. Like she has already, when you set your mind already, you program your mind that
Mm,
it can be any day. They have like a hospital bed in the house. The mom is lying down there. She can't even go out. You know how we are complaining about the weather and there's no
mm-hmm.
sun. She can't even leave the house to take
Yeah.
a walk. She's just there. She's on ventilator. She has
Wow.
to, the mom is just bedbound and she's like, it can be a week, it can be 2 weeks. She has just accepted it. Her only worry is that her son does not understand it because he sees all these
Oh,
people coming into the house to come check
yeah.
the mom. Nurses are there. Even mobility is something else. They have to like book for mobility to take her to the hospital.
Yeah.
It's so when you
Ah,
think of things like this, you
mhm.
realize that you're blessed. If not you,
Overly blessed.
yeah, if not you, you don't have a parent that is in that condition too. So
Yeah.
that's double blessing.
Mhm. And, life, there is some kind of illness, or the level it reach that you wish your loved one had just passed.
Mm,
Why? Because you witness the pain they
the
go
pain.
through every day, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You know, when she was
Absolutely
saying that,
nothing.
that if the mom, what she was trying to say is like, if the mom is dead, that she feels she will feel better for it. But people around don't get it. People are thinking maybe because of the body, and but she says she can feel the pain. She can feel that it will be easier for her. She will rest more than going through
Yeah.
all this. She can't breathe on her own. She can't do anything on her own.
So she's not living.
Yes,
See,
she was seriously trying to
yes.
explain to me that it's not coming from a malicious place. And I'm telling her that I
No,
get you.
and I
You don't
understand
need to
perfectly what
explain.
she's saying
Mm,
because I've had a family member
mm,
that was ill
mm,
for a while. So I get what she's saying. And there are some things that if you are not in that position, no
mm,
matter how eloquently you explain to another person,
mm,
you'll never get to understand. And one of them is this, then death of a loved one or a family member.
mm,
You will never understand it until you're in that position.
mm,
Nobody can explain it to you. So I understand why people are saying that, but are you going to love a mother more than her child? The
mm,
answer is absolutely no, even if they're not in good terms. And for these white people, British, for her to even bring her mom to
mm,
her house to stay in that
mm,
condition, it means they are closed.
mm,
When I was in the UK, usually what they do is they take them to the care home.
mm,
Some don't even come to check on their parents. Maybe during Christmas or New
mm.
Year's, no matter how bad the situation is.
But you know, thinking of
So,
that care home, let's talk about that for a bit. That care home, what do you think
mm,
about it? I know the
well,
Nigeria culture don't like
well,
African culture
I
in
think
general.
I worked in a care home while I was in the UK.
Mm,
So, and I'm someone that likes to look at perspective of things
mm,
with an open mind. One of the reasons why I want to learn, let me not be closed-minded. I'll be missing a lot. So,
yeah.
what I understood from it is number one, our cultures are different. That's one.
Mm,
The way our society is run from them is different. Religion plays a big part too.
yeah.
And I understand because while working in different care homes there,
Mm,
I get to see different families and different dynamics.
mm.
Number one, in Nigeria or in Africa, I think it would be a taboo to even think.
Mm-mm. You can't even bring it
You
up as a
understand?
topic.
Then, yeah, taboo in the society. Then, secondly,
Mm,
you as the child, you can't even
mm,
think about it. Like,
mm,
how? Worst case scenario, your parent will be with you. If you
mm,
won't be there, you get
mm,
a helping hand, but they are within your home.
mm,
But them, if you
mm,
notice, the British people have worked with 15-year-olds, 16.
mm,
At that age, they have gone out, they've started working. The funny one I heard was 16-year-olds,
mm.
17-year-olds paying their parents rent because they live in the house. So you see, they've started with responsibility
Yeah,
then
that's crazy to me.
in
Different people have
Nigeria.
different
You see,
opinion
that's part
about
of their
that.
culture.
Mm,
Yeah. Number two, see, everybody's on his own. Sort of, they started paying rent at that age,
mm.
even if it's just a fraction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least,
they
yeah,
contribute to
the
the
household.
bills at home. Do you understand? Now, let's say these kids are adults now.
Mm,
They might not even have a place to keep this parent. That's one.
mm,
They might be
mm,
living in a shared apartment. So they don't even have the means to do that. Maybe they don't even live in the same state with their parents.
yeah.
They don't even think about it. And the funny
Mm.
thing is, the parents don't even expect the kids to
They
do
don't
that.
expect it, yeah.
Not at all. It's normal. So you
Mm,
see the care homes, like I said, there are kids that come and see their parents,
mm,
like some monthly, some weekly,
mm,
some during holidays, some is
mm,
just Christmas, that Christmas or New
mm,
Year's. Then there are some that even their spouses don't even come. I've seen one, I can remember this one, I can never forget them. What happened to her? Oh my God, I could see her. She
mm,
had an accident. Both divorced, started
mm,
going out, I think.
mm.
Then they went for a holiday. She had an accident, I think, on a horse or something.
Oh,
Rashida. It was so bad.
oh my God.
Kingani, the lady, beautiful lady,
Mm.
Max should be in her early 50s.
Oh,
Oh my God. If you see her pictures in the room,
mm.
I say,
Oh God.
life. Oh
Mm.
no, no. They were not married, but this boyfriend,
Mm.
every day,
Oh my God.
every day, he
This
must
is what
come.
we call like
I don't
soulmates.
like the guy because he's always fighting with the
Everybody.
nurses and the care workers. That
They are
why
not taking
they
care
didn't
of
do
her
this
well.
to the girlfriend,
Yeah.
they didn't do that, they do.
Oh my God.
They are not married though. That's one thing I like with Oyinbo people. If they are
Mm.
committed, they are
They are
committed.
committed,
till
yes.
the end. Then the second one I can never forget is this old couple.
Mm.
You could see that this lady was all this peaceful mutani, like right from where she was young. When you go to her, she's, hi, how are you? How was your day? She want to converse. I don't know. There's this in the UK. There's a lot of them have dementia.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have it in Africa like that, in
We,
Nigeria like that.
I don't think we don't.
No, no.
We do,
We
this
don't. I
is
said we don't have it like them.
like
We
them,
have
or we don't
doctors.
have cases that you know of.
No, no, no. It's not rampant like them. No,
Are
no.
you
Because
serious?
yes, we don't. I don't know what is it there for them,
Mm.
but we don't have it like that in Nigeria. But dementia,
I
not
don't
like
want to
them.
believe that. I want to believe that we don't, the
No.
awareness is not
Dementia
much.
is the symptoms easy. You forget things, you forget where you are, you forget details. Abba, it will be
Mm.
it's not something that apoene that you need to like search to know.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
what I'm trying to
you
say
talk
is
to them
that
and you know.
they go to the hospitals for treatment. But in Nigeria, like we put other names to it.
That's what I'm saying. You know, for
Mm.
example, it's okay. Everybody knows. They
Uh-huh.
might call it Haukado or something also, but
Uh-huh.
we know. So,
Mhm.
but dementia, have you think about it? It will be common
No,
knowledge.
no,
We
just
don't
because
have
I
it like
don't
them.
have somebody close to me that has
That's
it or something, I
that's
don't
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
believe
Okay,
like
wait,
we don't
relax.
have,
Okay,
there are no cases.
do you have somebody that's okay that is okay, but you
No.
know the cases?
Yeah.
Simple. It's a simple analogy. What I'm saying is we might have it, but we don't have it like the English people. It's rampant.
You're talking about the percentage now.
Yeah, it's high there.
Okay.
I'm not saying we're Kwata Babu, we don't have it
Mm.
at all in Nigeria. No, but I'm saying there, these cases, I don't know if you go out, you see them, all these swollen legs. Come on, they have it a lot there.
Those are diabetes patients.
We have diabetic patients here, but you see that symptom is not rampant here. If you see diabetic patients here, usually is
Mm.
they've lost a lot of weight, and
Mm.
other things. So the symptoms it
Mm.
varies. Anyway, going back to that woman, nice lady, so calm and peaceful. Wallahi, very old. Minimum that woman is 80. And another thing, these English people, they don't die early. 90, they're still alive.
Mm.
Jokes apart, she knows exactly the time the husband will come to see her. She'll be in the
Oh.
lounge taking her tea or anything. She'll start
Mm.
staring at the window because she knows this is where he'll pass.
You pass. Oh my God,
The,
that's so
the
sweet.
dementia and everything. Like you can she has
Oh.
one shimaga she know with a small frame. He'll bring flowers. I say,
Oh.
oh,
I love
Rashida,
it.
you want to say God word?
Yes, this is not about me. Oh God,
Anyway,
that's so sweet.
so Ariel, you see different cases, and her children too. I saw one
Mm.
of her daughters. I don't know if it was her birthday or something. Something shall happen. Oh,
Mm.
two of her daughters came and they said, "In King of Susuma, they are old." I say, this one is really old though. You
Mm.
understand? They came. So I think their family can get different things. The
Yeah.
husband kill them
Oh
every day.
yeah.
Every day. Then there are ones that
You've never seen.
I have never seen anybody. So you see, so
Sometimes maybe they don't have lots of children. Maybe they lost their kids. There's a case of that one.
well,
But
family members too,
there are
family
still
members
some
too.
people that don't have family
And
members.
the thing is, for while I was working there, I converse with them. I
Mm.
converse with them. They love talking to me. So
Mm.
and they love having these conversations with you because most of the time some of them will be staying in the room. So when you
Mm.
come and they see you are interesting, they will have talk to you. They are
Yeah.
open. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
most of them that I've spoken with, they do have children.
Okay.
Kingani, yeah, they
Mm.
do have children. So also, before I forget, because I'm always advocating for ladies to always take care of themselves, be selfish and stuff.
Mm.
Let me give you this last one. This one, mental issue enter. What happened is one of her leg is
Oh my God.
amputated.
Okay.
Nobody likes going into her room.
Oh wow.
And I think he's a bit racist.
Okay.
Once she see that you're a young lady, she doesn't
Uh,
like you. Then if you're black, it's
worst.
additional.
Mm.
Oh, it's a point taken out for you.
Mm.
So I now found out that what happened was she found out her husband was
Okay.
cheating on her.
Oh God.
Cool. Then she
Yeah.
ran in front of a train because she was
Stop it
upset.
now.
I say, what?
You're joking.
Hey, I'm not kidding you, Rashida. I say, what? And she's still
Eh?
alive. This one, she has no, it's not even 9 lives. She had 10 lives. What? Yes. So ever since then, Abunya affected, it has
Oh,
affected her
it's a
mentally.
psychological
Then, yeah,
thing.
when she sees you, she'll be like, look at this prostitute when you're all
Oh
dressed up, looking peng and some. Look at
Oh.
yeah. So she get all jealousy. I think she has flashbacks and stuff. So see now.
Oh.
I'm sure the idiot has moved on here, forgotten her. She's there in the care home with the
Suffering.
amputated legs,
Oh,
suffering
no.
on top man. I'm telling you. So you see, now bringing it back to Nigeria, Kinga, how is it going to work? It's an hard up. So I don't know.
I feel like
I learned a lot of things.
some old people, they don't mind being in the care home because there are some care homes that are really good. Like they meet other friends, they do other activities. It's
Yep.
like a retirement home for them, all the things that they were
Yeah.
not able to do. But it depends on how much you are willing to spend to on. So
Please.
there is bougie, there is normal.
Yeah. Talking about
Yeah.
bougie in the same care home, they're resident. They call them residents.
Residents,
They don't
yeah.
call them patients.
Yeah.
There are residents that have rooms. Then there are ones that have like a loft for themselves. It's the room, the parlor, the kitchen, the toilet, only for them. We don't need to know
It's
the
like first
social
class
brackets.
economy and
You don't. I don't need to. And
yeah.
I think the government also helped with some of them. Let me tell you a funny one. Talking about the cake. Okay, this is the third story. Go for. There's this lady. Her name is Elizabeth. How can I forget her name? Oh, Margaret.
Margaret.
Margaret. Once is summer. Margaret has one of her legs amputated too, so she's always in the wheelchair. I think some of the care workers, especially these white people, they love ignoring her, so she act crazy sometimes. Once it's summer, Margaret, she see man, hey, Rashi, I'm not kidding you. Margaret will start flirting with even the male care workers. So
Oh
one of
my
the
God.
one of the nurses was just me, God forgive you going to work that some years back they caught Margaret with another man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Outside.
Oh my God. Margaret.
So you see, they have to live their life now. People
Margaret
are
needs to
wary of Margaret. I can see
Margaret
her
needs
face.
to prove a point. She's there
She's
telling
old
people.
though.
Yeah, she's
Minimum,
there
Margaret
telling
should be
you
like
that
65 or something. Minimum. And life goes on. Oh. I
life
think
goes on.
Margaret.
Margaret, her organs are still
Hi.
functioning. You think because she's old, she's not going to function? What do you guys mean?
God.
Yeah.
No. They got Margaret too. Shege Shima outside.
Hey God, please. Oh, I can just imagine how that played out. Are they like shouting,
But me,
Margaret, stop it!
if I see
Don't
them,
do
I'll
it.
just pass. Rashida,
What will you
what
do?
will I say? They are
Please
not children. They
come
are old
on.
people.
Margaret needs to enjoy her life. You guys, her
Oh my
organs are still
God.
working.
So, Alhamdulillah for our different cultures.
Yeah.
And for us here, we know we rewarded for taking care of our parents, our
Yeah, we
loved
do.
ones, our family. So we can't even afford to do that. Like, it's a thing of pride for you to take care of your parents. Is encouraged even in the Quran. If you're Muslim, it says
Yeah.
take care of them as they did while you were a
Right,
child.
yeah.
So that thing is even out of the question.
Yeah.
So Alhamdulillah, for where we are. And if reverse was the case and they were here with our
Mm.
culture and everything, they won't do the same
They will
thing.
do the
So,
same thing, yeah.
well, different cultures, different society,
Mm.
different country.
And some
Ah,
parents are happy to be in the care home. They feel more
yeah,
free
yeah,
there.
yeah. Because, like you said, it's like a community for them. It's
Mm.
like okay, oh my God, Rashida, I'm reliving my care home. This okay to show you like it's real life that they're living there. There's
Mm.
these two residents. One of them, I think she's overweight.
Mm.
How many stones? When they start measuring your weight in stones, you
Mm.
don't go like if she needs to be attended for, you would
Mm.
need like a minimum of 4 care workers. Is
Wow.
that the bed is huge.
Mm.
Then I think 2 rooms after
Mm.
hers, there's another one. That one is also big, but she's mobile. So they don't like each other.
Oh.
Rashida, in suka fara faɗa from one room to another.
Ah, I'm sure there's a lot of chaos in those
So I love
residents' home.
drama.
I
Those are
know.
insulting each other from one room to the other.
Wow.
Oh my
And you
days.
know they behave like
So
kids when they are older. So
Thomas,
I'm sure
and
there's
that
a
one
lot of
can lie.
stop
The
it.
big one,
Don't
Itema,
fight.
she's a
Leave
racist.
it.
She doesn't like black people. the one that weighs in kilos. She doesn't like black people. She
What?
can like, she will see somebody on TV, she will like, she used to go out with the person and say,
Oh, auntie, take it easy.
I can't remember her name. What's her name? Is it Rose or something? I can't remember her name. It's good shot to have this experience.
Yeah.
What brought about this talk,
I
Rashida?
I can't remember. Where were we?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you carry me? Go there.
Let me bring you news from the United Kingdom.
Please give me good news.
Okay. Breaking news. Are you ready?
Mm.
This is a credit to BBC. Crisis hits as university students are ordered to leave the UK. Nigerian students have been thrown off university courses and ordered to leave the UK after currency crisis left them struggling to pay tuition fees on time.
Rashida, I saw that story and
Mm.
I like what I do
Mm.
for all these genocide
Mm.
pictures and stories. I just scrolled.
You pass.
We have
You pass.
no, because we have enough going on in Nigeria and the UK. Kai, Rashida, please, I don't want to talk about anything depressing as it is concerned. I've not had sleep. Let this
Excuse me, your countrymen.
interrupt my sleep again.
Your countrymen are in crisis. They have been
The thing
asked
is,
to leave the country.
you see these Tory government code, these conservatives. That's why they are going to lose the next election. It's happening next month, 4th of July.
He wants to
The
leave. Let me tell you,
policies.
it looks like the minister is actually like he's doing things deliberately to lose this election.
That's
He's
what
tired.
that's what I've read somewhere. But
He's
as
tired.
in,
He doesn't. He
even
wants.
even the
He doesn't want
14
to win.
years, Rashida, 14 years, the Tory parties have been ruling. After that Brexit, Kisan, there was no going back. Look at the state of the United
That
Kingdom.
Brexit was a mess. It was a wrong move.
Shebi, it was, why did Brexit happen? Was it not because of racism? They are taking our jobs. Okay, steal the job now, take it. No, the United Kingdom, we have to rule ourselves. Me. You
Okay.
left the EU. Look at you now. Look at
Okay.
you now. In downward spiral ever since. From worse, everything is getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Everything is getting worse.
Worse and worse.
Anyway, I sympathize with them. And the worst part of it, Kinga plans Kingani for payment.
Let us bring humor to this story. So it's like I said, it's credit to BBC. Let me count them. So the picture they use is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 11 students protesting for the entire school. So it's just like 11 students have decided that it's them that are going to hold the banner for the entire school and protest. And looking at these pictures, they are not young people. They look like mommies and daddy sweets.
Wait,
kids
Rashida,
somewhere.
wait, relax. Let me say this before I forget. What are you saying? Are you trying to pretend here or what? You know a lot of people jump to England. Somebody there's a manager or even director here who the route they follow is that master or PhD. So
no, but this looks
they're
like
just doing
mommies
that.
and daddies.
That's what I'm
It doesn't look
saying.
like they are not like
That's
18 to 20 years old students.
That's what I'm saying. They are not there for the masters per se. It's just to escape Nigeria. Small, they start working Kapinkisani, they are there, then they get permanent residency, citizenship. That's the route.
Do you remember?
No, so what are you
can't,
saying?
I can't remember this guy's name now, but it's on the internet. Please,
Who's
if
that?
you go and browse and search for him. So there was this guy that was on doing an interview saying the same thing that you said.
They said they don't deport them. I was so happy. Very stupid. And the thing that pinned me about his interview, wow,
Leave me alone.
look
Stop, leave me alone.
that thing pain and just see Rashida. Okay,
Oh my
Nigerians are
God.
really loud on social media. Kingani, we love to carry things on top of our head. When you see the statistics of like number of immigrants to the UK, Nigerians are not even number what. Same thing with the US. Kingani, we are number far, not even the top 10. But the way we make noise, you think Nigerians are number one.
Yeah.
I was reading something yesterday. The amount of money that is it Africans or Nigerians spent on Schengen visa, over 100 million euro, and they rejected them. These are non-refundable payments.
Yeah.
So people were like upset, like if these Europeans were denied visa like this and Africans were getting this much money, you and I know now, there will be chaos everywhere.
Yeah.
100 million euro for Schengen visa. They just keep denying left, right, and center. said that. What rubbish. You
Oh my
understand?
God.
So
Yeah, I
that
do.
idiot thought if he come and say,
No, let me
the
give you
Nigerians are,
backstory. Remember
they
now,
come
remember
to,
the
it's the
backstory.
Japa route.
So
Mm-hmm.
after he finished the interview, he applied asylum. He said his life is in danger, that they are going to kill him. He can't go back to Nigeria, that he's in trouble. They said, okay, we have given you, come, we are welcome, stay in our country. They even paid him some amount of money. You know what this guy did? He now carried the money. He now went, he was now building mansion in his village.
The village that you say
The village
you
that he said that
cannot come back.
you can't come back, that they will kill you. He was now investing
Mm,
in Nigeria, which was
mm.
against the rule. That's the the white people, they are not like Nigerians that after you sign something, there's no follow up, there's no due
Ah,
diligence is being done.
uh-huh.
A whistleblower told them that this guy gave asylum and even gave this huge amount of money, he's investing back in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
They went, they did their investigation. You know them, they're smart. They must have sent somebody.
Uh-uh.
They did their investigation, and what's not. Guess what? They called him and they deported him back to Nigeria. Oh yeah, go back. I think they
You
said
see celebration
he need to
on
refund the
Twitter.
money or something like that. It's a
If
crazy
you see
story.
celebration, I was so happy. I was like, see, you, he who lives by this word.
Mm,
So you wanted Kumakin sign? This thing is common with immigrants.
mm,
Look at the SAC Home Secretary, Sulia Braverman. She's an Indian of Indian descent, same as
mm,
Rishi Sunak. Once they come in, they bring these policies
mm,
that will hinder any immigrant, intending immigrant. It is
mm,
like they hate their people. Same thing with Nigerians
mm.
in the US. Basa so kizo. You see Chinese people,
Oh no.
all the magu magu, all the nooks and crying, how it will easy for them to come. Abunda
Mm,
suke kenan. But you
yeah.
see Africans and Indians, those ones,
Mm.
they hate, they
Indians are even better
I
than
don't understand.
Nigerians.
It's the same thing that this guy
Indians
did.
bring
So
their own.
yes, he should come, but
I
nobody should come again.
Nobody should come. Mm,
Okay, look at Nigerians that were supporting Trump. Somebody that is saying shithole countries banning
mm,
Muslims. As so far as they're there, nobody should come again.
mm.
Them and their family are there, nobody should come. And that's their attitude. I hate it.
It's crazy.
It pisses me off.
Mm,
They call them coons.
mm.
Yes, now, like black people that will marrying white people and you now start hating on your fellow black
Can you
rubbish.
imagine?
They will never like you. You
Oh
are
wow.
always an outsider.
You're an
They will
outsider.
never ever like. There's another tag they call them house niggers.
Oh wow.
Yes, do you know the genesis of that story? During the slavery time, there's level to slavery. There are the ones that work in the cotton farms, picking cottons, the
Mm,
soransu. Then there's the nigger that is close to the master.
mm. They
They
give
give
them
you his.
here.
So he start feeling like Shima
He's
is a,
above the other
yeah.
ones.
So
Yeah.
he's the house nigger.
Mm,
If they get tired of their clothes, they give him. And Kingani,
mm.
he wears better clothes than the ones in the farm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's always snitching. Kinga.
Get
So
you.
he's the house nigger. It's like he loves his master, even though he's a slave too. It's like Stockholm syndrome. Kingani,
Stockholm
you start
syndrome.
loving, yeah, you
Mm,
start loving your abuser. So that's the
mm.
house nigger.
Oh wow.
Did you watch Django?
Django, no, I've not watched Django.
What?
Yes, what? I did not watch it. I'm not a fan of.
So all those memes that they made with DiCaprio
Mm-mm.
from the movie, you don't
Yeah.
know what. Ugh.
You know
Rashida,
what?
where are you living?
It's a serious, it's serious. It's too serious for me.
No, you love it.
I know I will
I
love it, but it's
recommend you
still
watch
serious.
it.
If I start, I'll watch it, but like it's not
Yeah.
something up my
So
alley.
there was a house nigger in there. So when
Mm,
you watch it, like,
this is what it
oh.
means. Yeah.
Yeah. So that guy, I was so happy that I could deport him. I was so, so, so happy. Come back, come back.
Nigerians
Mm.
are forgiving people. He might be forgiven and he's going to start life all over again in Nigeria. So good luck to him. He fucked up, sure.
He's mad. He's
That was
mad.
not the best step to take. Yosis,
Mm.
let's go to the streets. I have one for you.
Please.
And I'm sure you have one for me. When I read this story, the first few lines, I busted into laugh. I did not know when I busted into laughter, but hear me out.
Mm.
I'm the first of my mother's 6 children, 25
Mm.
years and married she's 25 years and she's married with 2 kids.
Mm.
Over the weekend, my mom said she wanted to see me. When I got there, I met her crying. She said her family planning failed and she's 2 months pregnant. This was where I busted into laughter. I don't know what comes after that. I got
Okay.
angry because she ought to have stopped birthing. Our last born is 3 years old. My junior sister got pregnant out of wedlock and has a 2 years old child. I calmed her down and went went to my house. I told my husband my mom is pregnant. He looked at me and said, pregnant again?
Mama where they born.
He said, why is my mother disgracing him that I'm married? My mom should stop giving birth. He said Yoruba people don't do that. I'm from Benue State. My husband is from Ondo State. He said that Yoruba people will stop giving birth once their child is married. That my mom getting pregnant again is a shameful thing to him and his family. Since then, my husband started giving me attitude. I told him all will be fine because my mom usually have hard labor, especially. What does she mean all will be fine?
Be fine. She want the mother to die. See, Rashida, you are confusing me. Please get your story straight.
No, she's trying. This is you have to realize that this is in the midst of like tension. She will calm him down and tell him that my mom will be fine. Don't worry. Yeah. I told him all will be fine because my mom usually have hard time labor, especially when she gave birth to the sixth one. She said we were so scared that we would lost her. I don't know what to do again. Am I wrong for telling my husband? My parents are farmers. Things are very difficult for them. Even to feed is a problem for them, even though my husband is trying his best for them, but business is not moving well now and he has been angry with me. What should I do? You go ahead.
See, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is finance. If the parent had money, you wouldn't have said this. Me and you know that one. You know, he wouldn't dare. Then number two, mom said, maybe not accidental discharge. Your children are giving birth. You too. You are. Mommy say, mommy, rest now.
Yes, his mommy has 6 children already.
That's what I'm saying. Mommy no want rest. But my point is, okay, it has happened. Why you the vex on top?
No, you see
another mommy matter.
No, that's not the point.
For the finance.
You miss the point. The point is that they are relying on this husband.
That's what I'm saying now. It's about the finance. If the parents were well to do, it wouldn't have come up. Then what I'm saying personally, I believe, see, once your kids start getting married, as a woman, you should stop.
No, it's a mistake. Did not hear that the mother was crying that it's a
yes,
I understand that part.
Accidental discharge, my sister.
See, this husband, he's not angry because of mommy's pregnant. That's not the point here.
Yes, now we're saying the same thing.
Husband is angry because this is an additional amount to what he used to give before.
Exactly. We're saying the same thing. If not for the finance, he wouldn't have been upset about the whole thing. Thank you very much. So we're saying the same thing. But now, being angry with the wife, what can she do? He shall need to pour the anger somewhere.
You pour the anger somewhere.
Because she too, she's not happy with what happened.
I'm not sure she's happy.
She's not happy.
No, but do you think it's valid for him to get angry?
I think it's valid, but I think he's taking it too far. And the family itself, she said she has a junior sister that got pregnant out of wedlock, has a 2-year-old child. And the mama has a 3-year-old child again. Yeah. So kids are just running in that house.
And you know what? I feel like things are, apart from even the pregnancy and everything, he's like generalizing everything that is happening in the family. So it's not, there's no, that respect is not there. Somehow, see finish has entered this scenario.
And they say the mom used to have hard labor. See, Rashida, the whole thing is so many things to unpack, little details. The more you think about it, there are some little details.
Okay, I think this is his first reaction.
Has a 3-year-old child. Yes, the mom has a 3-year-old child. She's not pregnant. She usually have hard labors. Her sister has a 2-year-old child out of wedlock in the house. They are already so many things is happening in that family.
No, it's plenty. If you see that is the husband, you'll be angry. Maybe I think if you are the husband, you'll be angry. You'll be angry because it's not only the thing is tiring. It's not only the pregnancy now that is the problem. That's where they are disgracing him is coming. Because
Rashida, on a lighter note, the thing is, I don't know. Poverty comes with high fertility. One touch, belly don't enter.
One touch will enter. One touch will enter.
No. Look at it now. See, check states that their poverty index is high. See the number of children on the streets. Okay, let's even talk, even if it's in Abuja here now. If you check places that are like the lowbrow areas, in Kikaji, the number of children that you'll be running on the street Any small thing, pam, belly,
And if you
see,
are taking it back to Islamically, it's wrong.
now,
It's
more that you
wrong.
cannot feed.
They say, do not give birth to children you cannot take care, and do not give birth to children that you cannot like feed and fend for. That's why it's your responsibility as a
No,
parent.
don't forget, there's this Hausa proverb. Bakin da Allah bude shi zai ciyar. I hate that proverb, eh? It
What does
provokes
that mean?
rubbish. Bakin da Allah bude shi zai ciyar. Direct translation is the mouth that God created, he will feed, or he's going to feed it.
Okay,
He's not going to
okay.
let it
I
starve.
don't think that's correct.
That's stupid. It's stupid. It's
Yeah.
just a stupid excuse to keep giving birth to kids that you don't take care of.
No,
I
because
was driving yesterday.
Islamically, you can't tell me that you're allowed to bring kids into the world and leave them on the streets.
I was driving yesterday, Rashida, along this we say Amigo, where the traffic light was stopped. Usually you see beggars there, but this time around something changed. I saw a lot of young kids begging. A lot of them from where I don't know, that I need to eat, I need to that. See, I was like, what is this? And we are from the north, Rashida. It's upsetting to me when I see most of them, if not all of them, they are northerners. We know this, you can't deny it. If you see this argument on Twitter, I'm not even upset because it's there. So you see the southerners insulting us, like, okay, you're always talking about numbers. What do you use the numbers for? Any small thing. We have the high number, and we
use them for election. We use them for politics.
They said they are only using you for votes. That's what you're good for.
That's all.
Highest poverty index in Nigeria is the North. Uneducated kids, North. Out of school children, North. Mortality rate, North. All the bad thing you can think of statistics, not. So what is the number doing for you?
But do you know that the people in the South, West, and East, they don't see it that way, the way we will see it. They feel like the richest people in Nigeria are the Northerners. And those are the few they see, which are just a handful.
Well, no, I don't think so. Okay, you start talking about the Dangotes and
that's the only people they talk about, that they are that's the people they generalize as Northerners. We in the North, we know that we are suffering in the North. There's nothing to write home about the North.
Thanks to social media, everything is in the open now, Rashida.
The beggars from the North, they troop into Lagos and they go there and beg. And so the moment they see a Northerner, he's begging on the streets.
Rashida, didn't you see? Why did I remember this? Why? Oh, why? I think, was it last year, Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, that he wanted to ban street begging. Come and see your Northerners protesting.
Oh my God.
That they should not stop them from begging. I say, no.
Like, if you're not a Nigerian, this is, sorry, I don't know how to explain this.
I didn't see it, Rashida. I'll say it's a lie. Which brings me back to, you see, this begging thing. The sad part of it, Islam forbids begging.
It does.
Totally. Haram.
Yeah.
And if you're not a Muslim, a mixed culture and Islam. Somebody that's not a Muslim, he will think this thing is permitted in Islam, which
definitely
is not.
So you don't know how to start explaining to them. Just recently, somebody said, "Oh, you are an aboki." I forgot, you are an aboki. I'm like,
is that derogatory?
I'm like, what do you think aboki means? I said, aboki means
my
friend.
But to them, it's an insult. Yeah. And when they say it, they mean it as an insult.
And this person said to me like that all her life, she thought that if you're a Northerner, you're an aboki. That she didn't know that the meaning was friend or malam. That she didn't know that the meaning was friend. I'm like, it's not an insult. If you tell me aboki or abokina, it just simply means my friend. You're not insulting me. But I had to explain to her, then tell her that, okay, you've learned something new today. Aboki means friend. The way you say in Yoruba, oremi, or padimi, is the same thing as abokina. And she didn't know that. Things like this, it's just like the way the media paints, how the media paints Nigerians to the whole world. And any Nigerian you see, or Africans, or any African you see, you just think that they are the same thing.
Or Muslims.
And people don't even realize that some people think that Africa or Nigeria is a whole state, or Africa is just one place, or things like this. And I'm saying, okay, we really need to educate ourselves. We really need to do research, be open-minded, know about other people's culture, and even if you don't go deep. My next point. Yes, even if you don't go deep into it, just know the basics about
different. Even if the surface, when they bring this topic, at least you have an idea what people are saying. And the thing is, Rashida, everybody is lazy, This is what I think, or this is what people are saying. I'll just go with it. Do you understand? And it serves my interest.
The bandwagon theory.
I've had this biased notion about this set of people, so I'll just go with it. So I do not care. But for you, for yourself as an individual, it's detrimental. What kind of life is that? You are in Nigeria and you don't even have an idea. You call everybody Abuki, every northern Malam. And the worst one, when they think everybody from the north is Hausa or a Muslim, my goodness me, there are over 200 tribes in the north. My God, you have Muslims, you have Christians, you have traditionalists, all in the north. Or when once they see you using a veil, automatically you must be a Muslim or you must be a northerner. It's, oh my goodness. And these are educated people, Rashida. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Let's do better.
Yeah, Ilsis, we're about to go.
You really carry me where I no today, Rashida.
We're about to go, but before we go, Ilsis, let me tell you what happened to me last week. Promise you won't laugh.
I can't promise that.
But just promise me you won't laugh.
I'll try.
Ilsis, are you ready for this? So we came out of the house. I usually do morning school runs with the kids. So we came out of the house. So as we were coming out of the house, we were going to the bus stop. We saw the bus coming. We started running towards the bus because we didn't want the bus to leave. Yes, guess what?
Yeah.
As we were running towards the bus, that's how your girl fell down. No, flat. Just laugh. Laugh. Let it out.
I take it back. I'm so sorry, Rashida, you fell. I'm so sorry.
It's not from your wife.
But no.
Flat.
It's you, alhamdulillah. No, I don't want to
Who
laugh.
told you I did not ditch you? Who told you?
Yeah, and you did tell me.
I fell down flat, my hand like this, my two hands, my knee like this, in flat, Dumb. I stood up again, continued my running. Even the bus driver, she saw me, she stopped. She said, "Are you okay? I saw you fell." I said, "I'm okay. Nothing happened." I just walked and I sat down. That was what happened to me this week.
Sorry.
Yeah. Fun experience. My son could not get. He wanted to tell everybody, "Mom fell down. If I'm leaving the house, Mommy walk, don't run. Don't run."
They say it's always your own. What do they say?
He could not wait to come back home and tell his dad, "Mom fell down today." Yes, Mom fell down. She fell down. He kept saying it the whole day. Even when I tried to forget it, that boy, he was reminding me the whole day. He reminded me that day.
It's always your kids.
It's next day, them. I'm saying it's okay. If he brings it up, I say it's okay. Is it not okay?
But on a serious note, you have to be careful, Sha.
Yeah, I know.
You would have been worse. Try to go out on time.
I know these things happen unconsciously, because when you're in London, you see a lot of people running to the bus, because it doesn't happen. The moment you see the bus, you don't plan it. You don't come out of your house saying, "I'm going to run today when I see the bus." The moment you see the bus coming, you run towards the bus. You have
a child, so it's better to come on.
No, the child loves it. He loves running. He's in front of me. We enjoy. It's just that it happened that day. Eventually, something like that was going to happen. I was on the walk one day. I saw somebody. She wasn't even chasing the bus. She was running. And she just fell on the floor. She tore her trouser. Sometimes the roads are just sloppy. If you miss your step, you miss it, and it happens. In the mornings, we usually do these runs, even if the bus is not coming. Like some fun activity to do. They love it. The first one is in front running. We take a race, and so it's something that we are used to. It just happened that day I was going to fall.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Okay. I mean,
sorry.
So that's it.
Sorry.
Guys, thank you so much for listening this far. Hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did recording it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave us an honest review. We'd like to hear from you.
And don't forget to follow us on social media handles. TikTok, Instagram is at the Chill Sisters Podcast. Send us an email. It's at the Chill Sisters Podcast at gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening thus far. Thank you. Bye. See ya.